Hey guys, welcome back to Aviassembly, and welcome back to the prop-only playthrough. In the previous video, we built this thing right here, which is a tiny DC... I'm gonna go with DC-4, because it has 4 engines. Anyway, this thing is fully electric, it gets in the sky, and it actually totally works. However, we're gonna change it up a bit, because we can. So, let's get to it. Alright, so as a bunch of you guys said, we should actually put a big old battery inside of here. So I'm going to delete 2 of these, and we can then afford a big battery. We're going to shove that inside, and then we're going to try and take off just like this. I have no idea how this is going to work, but let's go. Okay, full speed ahead. Oh wow, big batteries are actually very good, aren't they? Oh man, yeah, big batteries are great. That's crazy. Alright, well anyway, we got a bunch of missions that we still need to do. So that one's done, that one's done. This one still needs the stone delivering, not that I can do that right now. And then this one needs fish and fruit. Unfortunately, the fish and the fruit one, I feel like can't really be done with this aircraft. But maybe it can. I don't know, if I full throttle, how fast can this thing go? Oh, you know what, it is actually pretty speedy. Oh, we need better wings. Okay, right, yeah, so we can't actually do those deliveries without better wings anyway. That kind of sucks. Alright, so all I can really unlock here is straight wings, so I'm gonna have to do it. Like, there's not much else I can do. So we've gone with that. Realistically, we need to get it to the point where we can get 2 delta wings, because these guys actually have no drag, and they weigh pretty much nothing. In fact, we can already unlock this one. Okay, let's go ahead and build a new plane. Okay, so I want to build it with a smaller cockpit. We're going to go with this guy right here. We're then going to be doing some magic because this is going to be extended upwards and it's going to be extended outwards just a little bit. From there, we're obviously going to try and line this up. So let's do this guy into the air like so. And then if we extend it backwards, this is fine. It looks a bit crazy, but that's okay. I don't really need this to... You know what? No. No. We don't need this to carry very much at all, so we're going to put it to maybe 150, and that's what we're going to carry with this thing. There we go, shove that guy on there, bring it backwards, squidge it all in, very nice, and then move it upwards. Bam, there we go. So that can carry 153, and I feel like that's fine. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some delta wings, and we'll make a huge wing out of these. Yeah, so we got those guys over there, very nice. Delta wings, shove it on here again, move it backwards. There we go, excellent. And then we'll get another, maybe 2. I don't know whether we can actually afford to do this, but maybe. So shove those guys onto there, drag them backwards to here-ish. And I think that's how we're going to do the wings. There you go. I wonder if I can fit another one on the end. If I did this, right, I know it's pretty weird, but that's fine. And then what if I, like... What if I tried to build one onto here that fit to that, if that makes sense? So if I drag this guy backwards to, like, here. There we go. And I drag this maybe inwards a tiny bit. Yeah. There we go. We got some huge delta wings. It does look a bit strange, but that's fine. Okay, I am going to go ahead and shove this tail wing actually on top of here. We don't need it. It isn't actually necessary, but it's there. Okay, so from there, batteries. If I shove 2 big batteries in here, there we go. And then I shove some solar panels on the wings. These do cause drag, and I know you guys want me to hide them inside, but that's not what I want to do. I want to have them at least on show. Yeah, so that they will cause a bit of drag, but not like super huge. Okay, we got 2 grand left over. What can we do? Well, can I even afford an electric engine? 800. I can. What if we do this? This could be really dumb. For some reason, I can't just put 1 on there. Come on, I just want to put 1 directly on the top facing backwards. Alright, this will do fine. So shove this in the air, shove it at the back like so. Okay, very nice. If we then shove another one of these guys on the back of there, bam, we have ourselves a push-pull prop. Excellent, yes. We now need some landing gear, and we'll see if this will actually work. So here we go, landing gear. I don't have any retractable landing gear just yet. That's fine, we'll shove these guys at the front. And we'll actually shove these guys at the back. Where's the center of gravity? Okay, shove these kind of close to... Whoa. Whoa, don't do that. No. grab this guy, shove it forwards and up. There we go. Okay, this is going to be our plane for today. Let's see if we can use it. All right, floor it. Yes, get us in the air. Okay, excellent. That is pretty... Whoa, dodge that. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and fly ourselves out to the fruit and see if we can even carry the fruit. I don't know whether we'll be able to or not. I don't think I'll be able to do the fish with this, but maybe. How much speed can I get from this? Yeah, it's not great in terms of speed. It's not. It's a pretty smooth plane, though. And the batteries will last quite a while. Interesting. Coming in hot! Come on! Here we go. What I actually need is a parachute. Yeah, because I can't be flying in like this at super speed all the time. Why do I have a marker there? I have a marker all the way down here. I don't know. I don't know what that one's all about. Get rid of this marker, because I need to fly to here. Okay, it's 8 away. Load cargo. We got 70 seconds. We only need 4. Let's go. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. This isn't gonna be it. And the fact that I can't have jet engines in this playthrough makes this even worse. If I strapped a jet onto this, we would have been fine. But no. We're nowhere near halfway, and we're very close to halfway in terms of time. That's alright, just keep flying. We should be good. Also, our tail fin has an issue. Which is actually kind of a big issue. Now, we might make it. We're actually halfway there. Yeah, delivering fruit might be fine. Oh, we can't go over 240. Okay. We need to slow it down a bit, because landing is a pain in the butt with this. I need a parachute. Alright, here we go. Just try and, like, glide it through. Alright, I've slammed it. Ugh! Slammed it down. I might have hit a few diggers on the way, but that's fine. We did it. We actually landed it. Beautiful. Okay, right. Now that we've done that, let's go back and see if we can do the fish. But the thing is, I need to change the wing. I need to change this wing on the top because it's slowing us down. And that is definitely not what we want. I'm just going to delete it. And then, whoa, where can I put these? Like, I can't just shove them on the back. That's not how this works. Delta wing? I mean, that seems pretty insane. That seems like a crazy thing to do. Not enough money? I still have enough money for both of these, though. Alright, they are going to interact with this for now. I have 500 left over, though, so what I could do is to get rid of this, shove this guy directly onto the top of there. Oh, come on, there we go, like that. I can move this into position, which actually is just down slightly. No, come on, down slightly, and then we can shove this guy on here, and we need to make it smaller so that it fits. Okay, yeah, and yeah, there we go. Okay, we're still in a good situation, so this should still work. Let's go. Oh, I used my money, my research. I can't actually have a parachute. The thing is, on my way over to the fish, we might see some scrap. If we see scrap, that would be great. Also, retractable landing gear would be awesome as well. We do kind of need that. But yeah, scrap is what we need so that we can get parachutes so that we can land quickly. Because that's really important. But I don't see any. I don't see any scrap. Ah, oh, come on. Come on. I thought there would be some on the way over here, but there isn't any. Okay, landing with the fish is going to be really difficult. It's going to be so difficult. Alright, coming in hot. There we go. Landed. Very nice. Okay. Did I try this with jet engines and fail? I think I did. Because 55 seconds? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's fine. Alright, how many fish do they need? 2. They want 2 fish. Go, fly. Yeah, there's no way I make this one. There's absolutely no way we make it. It doesn't even sound like we're going fast. It doesn't, because the electric engines don't make any noise. We're not making it. The thing is, we might make it like all the way over there in time, but we probably can't land it in time because we don't have the parachute. I know I keep banging on about it, but it's kind of important. It's really important that we land with a parachute. So we can actually stop. Just keep flying, though. We might be able to do it still. 3.4. Okay, keep flying. That's some scrap. We got some. Nice, we can unlock parachutes. If this doesn't work... Uh-oh. Alright, cut the throttle. Dive down, dive, 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 dive. No, there's no way. I can't slow down enough. I can't slow down enough. With a parachute, we can totally do that mission. Okay, research, grab it. Quickly, there we go. Unlock parachute, edit plane, let's go. The parachute is going to be located in the butt. Straight in the butt. Here it is. Nice. Shove it on there really quickly. We only really need one. So we're just going to shove it in. It would be nice if I could hide it, to be honest. But I can't. It's bigger than those. Ugh. Yeah, I can't really hide it. It's just going to have to be like this. Yeah, that's not great. Does it actually cause drag? Apparently not in this game. Okay, cool. The cockpit causes drag, the landing gear causes drag, but because our landing gear is behind the other landing gear, it actually does less, so that's good. Obviously the propellers on the back of this are bad, but it is what it is. Okay, turn around, we're going in. Let's go, go, go. Let's go get our fish. This thing takes off like nothing as well, by the way. The amount of lift these wings give us is great. It's so good. All right, coming in hot again, although actually not as hot as before because we now have a parachute to slow us down. Although, it doesn't seem as good as they used to be. I could be wrong about that. But I don't know, I feel like that doesn't slow us down very much at all. Anyway, take off, go, 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 go. I've got 2 fish that need delivering right now. Come on. Yeah, also, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this aircraft, by the way. And if you guys want to see any more of this game, I've realized that not a lot of people are really watching this series that watched the last one, but let me know what you guys think. Because obviously you are watching this, because you got to this point. Anyway, we're halfway on the time, and we are not halfway in terms of the flight. This could be bad. Okay, we're coming in. We're coming in. We still have a little tiny bit of time. Cut the throttle. Here we go. Oh, I broke off my landing gear. Oh, it expired because we couldn't stop. No way. I need another parachute. We need more parachutes. All right, here we go. So flying on in. This is with 2 fish. I don't think we've got as much time as we had before, but here we go. Cut the throttle. Glide on in. There we go. Parachutes have detached. I feel like I actually need to stay in the air for the parachutes to stay deployed, because that isn't working. That isn't actually allowing it to work. Interesting. Alright, well, if we edit the plane, can I... No, I was going to try and increase this to 300, but actually I'm not going to do that. We need to do this mission, and we need to do it now. We got 88 coins remaining. Is there anything I can do? How much are these wings? Because I could get rid of this top wing. They're currently 250. I mean, they're not that expensive. I'm going to delete these. We don't actually need them, really. And what I want to do instead is add one of these engines actually back here. I can't select this engine. What? I can't select the engine because it's inside of that. Interesting, that's weird. Nah, actually, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Although I could. We can, no, we can do this mission with this plane. We actually definitely can. Let's go try one more time. Let's go. Okay, so the idea I've got is that we actually stay over this side of this airport. We refuel as much as we want. It doesn't really matter because, oh, hold on, slow down. Go. All right, go, 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 go. We need to stay in the air once we get there because the parachutes slow us down quicker than the engines do, which is bizarre, but also very true. So as long as we get over there and we stay in the air longer, we should be good. Come on, 2 kilometers away. Here they are. Right, we're going in. We're going in. We're going in, we're going in, we're going in. Throttle down. Yep. Stay in the air, stay in the air, stay in the air. Put it on the ground because we need to deliver it. Come on. Oh, that was so close. Okay, so let's stop right here for a second. We are gonna start flooring it now. And we're gonna take our fish. Go. All right, this is it. This is the one. So we need to slow down just a little bit more in the air before we land, and then we're going to be a-okay. I'm going to try and fly quite high this time so that we can gain more speed, and then we can, like, floor it down, and hopefully that'll be good. Alright, current altitude is 400 and... actually 500. 550, we're still going up. Okay, let's start, like, aiming down a little bit. Our speed is 180. Okay, 190. 200. Yeah, pretty good. The problem is we're going to gain all of our speed once we get there, and that's not really what we want. Nah, this is the worst way of doing it. I shouldn't have gone so high. I should not have gone so high. Alright, we're here. Cut the throttle. Air brakes. Air brakes. Land. Are you kidding me? It was so close again. Okay, you guys may or may not notice, but we have an extra engine now. So what we're going to do is take the fish, and we're going to use this engine to also get us in the air and gain some speed to begin with. Okay, it's actually inside our thingamabobby down there. We're full throttle on both of them. Hopefully we can get up to a decent speed pretty quickly with this. I think we will be able to. Yep. And then obviously we're going to have to cut that throttle once we get there, which is fine. We're also going to run out of fuel before we get there as well, which is also a-okay. Alright, there we go. Low on fuel. Excellent. Okay, so we turn off that engine. Actually, it should just keep going. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Yep, cut throttles. We're actually here really early this time compared to last time. So we're just going to land, and everything's going to be fine. There we go. Turn on landing. Thank you for the fish delivery. 315 coins. We did it. I mean, it took some doing, but we did, in fact, do it in the end. Okay. Here's 15 scrap for the effort. Nice. Okay, right, guys. There's another thing that we need to do on this island. Oh, wait. They still need lumber? How much lumber did they want? They want 3 lumber and 2 logs. Okay. I think we can fly out and do one of those missions right now. Let's try. Yeah, let's fly over there and see what happens. Refuel? I mean, to be fair, we don't really need that engine on the back anymore, but only for time trials. It's fine. Alright, let's just go ahead and fly out here. If we need it, we can use it. If we don't need it, it's fine. Okay, we made it to here, which means if we load the cargo, what do they need? 3 lumber and 2 logs. Load cargo. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's quite heavy. How much space is this? 120 for logs? We're gonna have to do 2 flights of that. Okay, well, let's turn around. Anyway, we'll get us in the air. In fact, let's just do this. Here we go. We almost touched the water, but that's fine. And we'll fly back over using this engine to boost our speed a bit. That's fine. Okay, we ran out of fuel, but that's okay because we are here to land. There's no time trial on this one, so it doesn't matter. There we go, we've delivered them, and now we need to fly back out there and get some more. But the thing is, we're getting more money as we do this, so this is pretty good. We don't need to load any cargo, we can just leave. Here we go. We're out of here, boys. Excellent. Okay, landed. So, we'll refuel, we'll load cargo. This is actually quite heavy as well, it's 8. Although, to be fair, that's not like heavy. Although it is kind of for this aircraft because we only have 2 landing gear. But it's fine. Let's go ahead and turn around and see if we can get this into the sky. Here we go. Floor it. Yep. Oh, yep. Okay, awesome. On these missions, by the way, we're just going to use this engine fully. I think that's fine. So we'll fly all the way back out there. We'll deliver the logs. And then we'll fly back. We'll grab the logs with full boost on this engine. And we'll just keep doing that. Because to be fair, it runs out of fuel anyway, so we don't even have to throttle it down. Which is a good thing, because its throttle down button is X. Yeah, not great. Not great, but here we go. Come in for a landing. I did say before I wanted to land on the airstrips, so let's attempt to start doing that a little bit more again. There we go. And 1 more log is what we need. Also, somebody did mention the fact that I wanted to land on airstrips. Was kind of funny because I was never actually taken off from the from the runways, but that's fine. Anyway, we don't need to load cargo. Let's just take off and go. All right, here we go. Shift as well. There we go. Boost. Nice. Okay, so we're back at the runway. I think this plane is actually working quite well, by the way, just as a side note. Let's go ahead and grab the logs and let's take off and go. What I might want to do in the future, instead of having our propellers mounted like this, I might actually mount them just like this one right here. It provides a hell of a lot less drag, because it's actually in the fuselage. I think that's pretty cool. I actually think that's really cool. Anyway, let's get over here, we'll deliver the last logs, and we'll see how much money we end up with. Also scrap too. We're going to get quite a bit of scrap from this. Okay, fuel is running out. There we go. My dog is barking, but that's alright. We're doing a landing. There we go. Doggy, stop barking. 195 coins. Excellent. We're over 1,000 again. And we have 15 scrap, which is actually going to go up to 40. Oh, nice. Okay. Here's 15 scrap for the effort. Wait, what? Plus 15? Okay, excellent. No. Don't boost us out of here. That's good. So, our only mission remaining on this island is to deliver 1 stone to there. And... oh, we have to deliver glass and steel to there. Okay. In the next video, what we're going to try and do is complete the rest of this island. We're going to deliver the stone, we're going to do the steel and the glass, and we're going to explore this camp up here, and we're going to do their missions as well. There's quite a few missions to do in the next one. We'll do that with a different plane, or at least a slightly different plane, and I think that'll be kind of fun. So, for now, thank you guys very much for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.